up, gang? Welcome back to our channel. We tuning in to another episode of South Park. Finishing off this season. Season 16, episode 13. We almost there. Let's see. These last couple episodes been good though. They've been fire. They ended out right. Vaccines.
You are sure you want to do this?
Of course I'm sure.
I've been wearing this stupid thing for months. I feel like such a tool.
I don't know what to believe in anymore.
What is this?
Hold on. Let's see. That one.
I'm next. Get this thing off of me.
Did you do it? Yep, it's done.
I'm trying to think if it's the ones like that have writing on them, because Cartman had on a bunch, or is it the one the balance one? That one where it's like, oh, if you put this on, your equilibrium is now straight and you won't fall over. Like,
or is it a metaphor, or is it like symbolic for something else?
It could be. It
might be symbolic.
I'm just taking a guess before we get to the answer because I know it's coming.
What's wrong with him?
There's even more coming out about it today. HGH was in the body of Christ at the time of crucifixion. A team of scientists found traces of HGH on the Shroud of Turin.
I remember those bracelets. I still say that.
I wasn't even close.
Yeah, you weren't. But those were it. Like, WWJD. And I say that to this day, too. I be telling him, WWJD. He goes, and his main thing, I ain't Jesus, but I'm going to do this. Or something like, I laugh at it because I say that slogan so much.
Without a doubt, there was the HGH in the body of Christ. It's just so unfair. Priests and bishops have been working overtime. I know people that paid $10 for those bracelets.
So Carmen doesn't know.
But you're gonna need to put an asterisk next to Jesus' name whenever it comes up.
Dude, what the hell? You're wearing a What Would Jesus Do bracelet.
Yes, Dan. Didn't you hear Jesus did all his miracles on drugs?
Yeah, I know.
Where do I go?
Look, I just don't want to, you guys. Honestly, it's not that big a deal.
Please welcome Stan Marsh. Dick! Why do you still wear the wristband?
I don't know, I just like it.
Chris Martin, you say that Stan Marsh is a dick? If Jesus rose from the dead with the help of drugs, that's fine. What about the Aztecs? Millions of people who were murdered in Jesus' name. What do you say about that, Stan?
I don't know.
Please welcome a retarded fish.
That's so messed up.
A retarded fish? Did they have to put the helmet on the fish?
They sure did.
Did we have to put the helmet on the fish?
What about the Crusades? The Inquisitions? How many people were tortured and put to death? No, I'm good. Thank you.
What the?
You've really been an inspiration, okay?
I have.
So what I'm gonna believe in is just being me and being independent and just believing in the cause of being me. Hey, Butters, stand ground.
Stand ground, Mr. Mackey.
So brown is for Stan.
Well, they did come out with a bunch of them.
Yeah, I remember. They still come out with them today.
I remember I had the Nike ones. Like, everybody started getting, like...
Remember the boobies one?
I had one of those in my closet.
I bet you did. The boobies one. And then nowadays, they have them from, like, everything. Like, our kid, like, they give out Fortnite ones at parties. Basketball ones. Like, I feel like those are just not
customizable. The Live Strong one, the Nike ones went on, like, everybody had to have a Live Strong.
Nike
you had to have a Live Strong bracelet.
Never knew about that.
I had a yellow one.
I just got really moved after I saw what you did for all those farmers in Belarus.
Dude, where are people getting all the brown wristbands?
I don't know. I got mine down at 7-Eleven.
Stand ground, bro.
Wow, this is happening so fast.
Right.
My friends told me I was crazy. When others sat, I kept my bracelet on.
Now that I think back, no, bracelets did hold a lot of power. They really did. People thought they was doing something with them bracelets. Like, just because you had one on, it meant, like, that bracelet meant something. Like, it was motivation. A bracelet was motivation for some people. Like, live strong. I gotta live strong today. Like, putting our bracelet on meant something. If this was an era, we lived through this.
I'm gonna buy you one, Wilburn, if they're still available.
I still have bracelets. I just don't wear them.
You don't have one of those?
I do got one. Somewhere, it's in, like, one of those boxes. It's, like, in my box of, like, old stuff.
It's probably in your safe of stuff. So
my emergency kit is safe.
So a little off topic, but Chad has this little safe. It's like one of those carrying safe, right? So when I met him, we were moving or whatever. Long story short, I was like, "What's in there? Like, is it important stuff?
I don't know more.
Is it important stuff?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's very important." You guys. Tell me why in that safe, mind you, it's like this big. It's like pretty big and it's like this thick, right? There was a Mario Kart gold token that's like this big figurine of, I think, was it Batman?
It was Batman.
It was a Batman figurine. What else was in there? What else was in there?
I forgot what else was in
There was like
it was all stuff that was important.
Some other stuff.
That was classics.
But mind you,
that stuff is worth something.
The way he carried this, if we ever moved or when we moved, every time, the way he just made it seem like he just had something so important in this damn case. And I finally opened it because I was just so curious. I found the key and I was like, I'm opening it. I'm gonna see what it is. And he was just like, okay, y'all. The look on my face. I said, "This is." Oh, he had a card like with his when you're a kid, and you know how they be like, if lost, like it's laminated and it has like his address, his number, his height. He had his little card.
Why are you hating on my safety box? That is my box. That was merch. That was worth some stuff in there. That was a classic Batman, and that gold Mario cone is one of a kind.
Coin.
Yes, one of a kind. I don't even know if I still have my safe anymore. I think I gave it to my dad.
You finally gave it away. Yeah, you did.
I did.
Sir, the captain's asked everyone to take their seats.
No.
Tell the captain to take off. What do I do?
Stand
I
up,
stand
ground.
What tactics did he use
Look
to
at
try
him
and
on the
convince... Tom, I'm here at South Park Elementary, where officials have barged their way in. Stan did not stand his ground, as previously stated.
No, this is stupid.
He's the one person who doesn't do stuff like that.
I never cut it off.
Then, let us see it.
Carmen.
I cannot say, but he is a reliable and credible source who was Craig.
Craig?
Craig?
Oh?
Really,
Wow, and we thought it was Carmen.
If it was Stan, it would have been Carmen. Craig?
It is Stan.
Wow. If it was Kyle, it would have been Carmen.
Wow, Craig.
Boo, look at him go, standing his ground.
Yeah!
Better
It
not let
grows
them
and it
find out
grows
you
right
lying.
in your balls until they have to cut it out. Just see what happens to this money-hungry alcoholic prostitute.
Who claimed he never cut off his What Would Jesus Do bracelet, did cut it off. This is a dark day for honest French-Swedish people.
Hey, dude, people are kind of pissed off at you.
Thanks, Kyle. You know, I'm just through with this whole thing. You know what's really sad? That this is what matters to people.
Dude, the sooner you eat your peas, the sooner you can try to win some of your friends back.
This is a witch hunt, dude. It's all that stupid French scientist.
Can't you see I'm trying to do a my calisthenics? But my throat is parched. Tap is fine, dear. I could have sworn I saw something outside. It's your imagination. What was that?
They really had to knock something over. Now, you don't see that table sitting there with that sitting right there?
It's dark.
It wasn't that dark. Why he got a shadow?
Because it's dark.
You don't have.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly my point.
I was like, wait,
Yeah, I mean,
what?
it's enough light for him to see that was right there.
Please, I'm terrified. Please go check it out.
Jesus.
I am simply here to search for something I can use to
To discredit him too. Jesus, everyone is claiming you were using drugs to resurrect. Why didn't you say anything?
Excuse me, I'm sorry to intrude, but do you want to please leave or...
Everyone hates me now, and it isn't fair.
I know.
Here you go, coffee bread and the sausages for you.
Thanks a lot.
Did you cut your wristband off, my son?
No. There's farmers in Belarus who are in a life and death struggle. That's what should be important.
Where's Belarus?
Exactly. People don't even know where it is. How can we raise awareness?
We need to get some bracelets.
How can I be of service? I see you're wearing one of our brown Scauses already. Delightful! You came for a Scause to wear on your paws, and you want others to wear yours. There are those who believe that a cause is a thing to be worn on, and wearing a Scause gets you lots of applause. There are green Scauses for recycling, blue Scauses for kitties. Why not champion your Scause with some sparkles and glue? Can't think of a Scause? How about raising awareness for the hairs in your schnoz?
That's pretty cool. It's giving Dr. Seuss.
It's just
Love
crazy
it.
how this was like a huge.
That is
phase.
true. Majority of the booby ones were pink. I know they had like a pink edition.
cancer ones, yeah.
the cancer ones. But I didn't know that. Sorry. If this is true, I didn't know that each color represented something. I thought it was just more like.
I think the ones that had like awareness for something like.
Yeah. Well, no, it makes sense. Yeah, because I know like there's purple for, I think, don't quote me, but I think purple's for Alzheimer's.
But there were those kids in school I remember that had like
A
10 of them
lot.
things. Like, bro, how are you gotta own?
It just sucks because like the ones that our son gets, they're like one size. So he's so skinny that he can't put it on.
Kids, Kids, okay, I need to talk to you about a serious matter. It's to show my solidarity with the people of Belarus.
No, Mr. Mackey. We all have our Belarus bracelets, too.
At this point, watch their arms are going to be filled up with so many.
That's exactly where it's going. That's where it's going.
You're going to just have to wear a lot.
Show awareness for everything.
Yeah.
Hey, kids over here.
Dude, what's this about orange bracelets? Dude, I don't give a crap about using recycled plastic. Yes, you do.
Some people are saying that you knew what you were doing all along. Is it true?
Well, you know, whatever it takes, Butters.
I thought you were a butthole, but now I think you're a cute, sneaky little butthole.
These are very troubling times, and these farmers are literally fighting for their lives.
You're doing this as some kind of a publicity stunt to put to rest the rumors of your drug use?
I've talked to the farmers, and I think we have everything just about worked out. People of Belarus need my help.
I believe it's Belarus, Jesus.
I'm just doing what I've always done. People want to know what I'm on.
Jesus, you didn't do anything.
At all.
You didn't bust anything. They're dead.
You're going to see them in a minute up there.
Okay, it's done, homie. It's done. New bracelet. New bracelet coming out.
New bracelet.
Oh, You can return your Scause, and for just $5, I'll give you 2 more.
Heidi Turner says you asked her to borrow super glue last week.
It's the sound of the very last cent being spent. You're all covered in Scauses from your hoof to your brow. I'm off to the next town in my little truck. Have a nice day.
Imagine how rich whoever got rich, how rich they got off these, like by just putting something on a bracelet, a cause. You're bringing
I'm
awareness.
just thinking of how much people like literally wore these, and how many they wore. Nowadays, they're still a thing, but I feel like nowadays everybody's wearing those beaded ones. Beaded ones, especially if you're a Swiftie, you know, Taylor Swift fan. They be having like all
make that money.
Yeah.
I remember the Nike one when they did it. Theirs were more expensive. Like the Nike, it was the same plastic, same everything, but because it had a Nike symbol and they was like $11 compared to like the little ones, like regular, the recycled plastic, $2 maybe $3. But Nike came out with them; they were expensive.
You can literally find them on Amazon. Like our son, like I said, our son.
Yeah, that's probably the recycled
ones.
plastic ones. Compared to Nike using, high quality.
The same thing.
Yeah, right.
The same thing.
We were trying to do good, but we got everyone duped by a bracelet company. We can't just let that guy get away with taking everyone's money.
They hit it.
They said he was on that.
Ran it up.
No, please show mercy.
We got caught up in Scauses. That
for
didn't
causes.
mean squat. And even if I did use performance-enhancing drugs, so did all the other
That's what
prophets.
it was.
And causes shouldn't be worn on our wrists with a sneer. On T-shirts. Free riot.
Why is that so true though? Now I feel like they moved on from that to shirts. I feel like shirts now are just like everything you.
Because you're
put on a
bringing
shirt.
awareness to the cause.
But then again, I like shirts. I'm a big sucker for.
But like
shirts
honestly,
that
when you
have
think about
stuff.
it, what do you bring? Like I get it. It's like the saying they say you're bringing awareness, but honestly, you're just bringing somebody to read it.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be like, "What's that for?"
Not if it says for cancer. Like it ain't gonna make you go donate. You just bought the shirt. Like F cancer shirts, then don't make you. Oh yeah, he said F, I'm gonna go donate to the cancer cause. Like
You're right. You're right.
we're just wearing it at this point.
Well,
but-
supposedly the proceeds go to them. Though.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta watch it. They'd be like, "Oh, certain
Going to the company
percentage."
that made it.
Yeah,
is where it's
They'd be
going.
like, "Oh, a certain amount of profits or proceeds is gonna go to the."
See,
charity
but
or
they
something
can't blame
like
us because we was like in school buying the bracelets.
Yeah.
Like if you was adult doing it, that's a whole nother
that.
conversation.
I
like,
bought one. I bought one.
we didn't really. I don't even think we was in it for the cause. I think we was just in it because of the
Fashion.
bracelet. Like,
It was like fashion back then.
like we was matching.
Like you thought you were cool if you had one. Like it was
You
one of
was,
those trends.
you
Like,
was, you
oh,
I was trading out there in the streets. Like, let me get that bracelet for that one.
I never knew you could do that.
Yeah, we was trading in the streets. Like, let me get your red one. I get this yellow one real quick.
Didn't know about that.
They came out like the multicolored ones. Oh, let me get that black and white.
Oh, like the mixed one.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
They was getting fancy out there. They was starting
But
to get fancy.
let us know what you guys thought about it down below in the comment section. Do you guys remember those
Is that what Crocs is made out
bracelets?
of?
It kind of gives that. Let us know what you guys thought about. See, you cut me off.
Because you're trying to just rush the video out.
Let us. I'm not
We're having a conversation.
I'm not. I'm asking them a question. Let us know if you guys had those bracelets. If so, which ones did you guys have? I do remember my dad always wearing the WWJD, but
Why's my hat dirty?
he always wore it because they called him JD, so he thought he was like cool, like, oh, it's like, what would JD do? Like, Dad, stop. Calm it down.
Yeah, he did.
But anyways, let us know. And don't forget, I do have a Patreon with full episodes if you guys want to head that way. And I just like that I got my little dose of Dr. Seuss today.
You did. You got a little something.
I love it. It gave the Lorax. It
You got
gave
a
the
little
little
something.
the Lorax.
You got a little something today.
But until next time, guys.